Here's an early prediction, and I have no basis for this. I feel like we're going to see what happened with the Zillow Beast.
Really?
Yeah. It just randomly hit me because that storyline was never finished, was it?
No, it wasn't.
And
not that I know of.
And I think they were going to do something with that in the future. And so maybe we'll see it in this.
Dude, that would be sick.
Boom, you looking for this?
That was a sick shot.
Yeah, the animation is incredible.
The same species that attacked Coruscant during the war.
Dude, you called that.
it, bro.
Dude, you called that. Uh-oh. Oh,
there it is.
yes. Gosh. Dude, that's like one of my favorite episodes of the whole, dude. Oh. Yeah, just run.
Yeah,
Dude, only that Ray thing can beat it, right?
it's very King Kong.
Dude. The Zillow Beast is insane, bro.
Sick, dude.
Oh, well, there's the Empire. Welcome back to BoomShot. I'm Carol. This is Colby,
sir.
and we just finished watching the Bad Batch episode 11, I think. Metamorphosis, and might I say, Colby with one of the calls of the century with absolutely no basis. He actually says that. You'll see it at the beginning of the video, but we're going to talk about this episode starting now. Okay, so as you know, we've been a little bit rough or tough on the Bad Batch, I guess I should say, because it's been a lot of filler. But then you get dimes like this episode, and this episode is really good, called Metamorphosis. It features a returning character from the Clone Wars.
The Zillow Beast.
The Zillow Beast, dude.
You have no idea how happy I was.
Yeah, I was happy too
when the Zillow Beast appeared, as you saw in the intro, because for some reason I was like, well, hey, maybe it's just going to appear in this show.
Yeah, I mean, and you were exactly right. I had no basis for it. You even said that too. But so we see once again the batch is still working with Sid. I'm still waiting for them to just like not. But
well, they mentioned it too. They're like, we're just gonna do this one last mission.
Yeah. And
I think maybe this is okay, where they're gonna be like, okay, we got to stop this from happening, or else the Empire's gonna be unstoppable.
Yeah.
So maybe this is like their going away party from Sid.
Hopefully.
This one last mission turned Zillow Beast.
Yeah, hopefully. So they get a transmission from Sid. We open up with a scene on this like ship that's obviously been ravaged by some kind of monster, and they kind of spoiled it in the thumbnail on Disney Plus. Like you could see the Zillow Beast if you like looked at it on the swiping like main page. But that's how I knew the Zillow Beast was in it before you knew it. But
yeah, I didn't even see that thumbnail. I saw the thumbnail. Like on the episode preview, you're talking about the one where you scroll across.
Yeah.
I noticed that after, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Yes, yeah. But, so it opens up with that. We see this clone commando get snatched up, which is so cool to see a bunch of clone commandos.
I know, there's a ton of them.
Yeah, but you have to think they've probably all been downgraded because, like the chip in their head made them worse. So, like, it's sad because they're probably just bots. But anyway, so then we end up seeing this other guy. What's his name? It starts with a T. I feel like the cloning specialist. Yeah, so he's a new character. I actually liked him.
He seems pretty good.
Yeah, he seems like a pretty good like villain.
Yeah.
He tries to recruit Nala Se to basically. It looks like they're trying to clone the Zillow Beast, or they've already cloned the Zillow Beast, but they're trying to replicate it down, I guess, on a smaller level for armor.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick. Just where we left off.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see this, and yeah, I kind of hope this is where the rest of the show goes. What do we have? 5 more episodes?
Yes.
And they mentioned tell Echo and Rex.
Yeah.
Like what we found out and see if they can get any information. So I hope we see them like maybe next episode go on like a little mission trying to like retrieve archives or something.
Yeah, and dude, I hope so as well. Like, it just feels. I feel like this is a way that they can get some direction in the show.
Yeah.
Because it's been lacking some direction. So get like a main focus for these last like 5 or 6 episodes. Maybe they can have like a falling out with Sid episode, like next episode, where they just like hopefully kill her or something like that. I'm sorry, I just don't like Sid.
I don't know. Maybe it's been hinted at that she could betray them, which I guess she already did. Because she's like, yeah, I'll get you a ship, and then she never did. So.
Yeah. So and that's what they opened up with the episode talking about, like how Sid pretty much abandoned them on wherever they were. But Yeah, so we got to see the Zillo Beast. That was obviously sick. And then we got to see the new scientist, the Prime Minister, what's Lamas?
Nala Se?
No, Nala Se is the scientist.
Oh, you said Prime Minister?
Yeah, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think it's Lamas. Is it Lamas? That's weird.
Anyways, I think the end of the episode with they're talking to Nala Se, the guy.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to figure out his name because he's surely gonna be back, hopefully.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, he's talking to the Prime Minister. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, I'll sell out Nala Se in her one weakness if you grant me freedom or something.
Yep.
And he's like, basically Omega. You have to get to Omega, dude. That was sick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not good, obviously, but it's
yeah.
It's sick.
Well, in a way, it's good because it means that we'll finally get story.
Yeah.
So the stakes have now increased where they're back after Omega again, and so that pretty much forces the Bad Batch to run and protect. So, or maybe investigate. So I guess if they're going after Omega, then why not? Why not? If they're gonna follow them anyway, why not try and get something out of it?
I'm hoping the next episode will be with Rex and Fives, and we get a little Fives. Did I see Rex?
Rest in peace.
Rex and Echo.
Yeah.
And we'll get a little like Fives. He's having to find the stuff like he did on Camino in that arc. Mm-hmm. And he finds out what's actually going on. Maybe they'll find out that they're like hunting Omega. Yeah. And they have to tell the rest of the batch and they reunite or something. Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Just something. Yeah. Just something to get us back on track. And this episode was good. I liked seeing because for the longest time you hear that the Empire is so bad. But then, you never really saw that in the movies. Darth Vader. Yeah. Darth Vader was bad, obviously, and so was the Emperor. But, you never really saw the abuse of power. It mainly just seemed like they were just, a really powerful military. That's what it looked like. But you get to see more of that now, because they just detain citizens for even looking, even witnessing the Zillo Beast. And so they said we will deal with them later, and so I imagine they'll probably die, so...
Yeah, but what if I keep thinking we'll get Cody back? Obviously, Crosshair's got to come back. Was he been 2 episodes?
Yeah.
If that one.
No, he hasn't even been in 2 episodes. He's been in 1 episode. My gosh, dude.
Maybe Crosshair is tasked with finding Omega.
Ooh.
Because that would make sense. They're like, okay.
Yeah, and he never really liked her.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, you know her, you know the batch. Mm-hmm. But go find them. You know their tendencies, so... Maybe we'll get Crosshair back. Maybe Cody will tie in somehow. I hope so.
Yeah, hopefully they bring out all the links that they had and somehow connect it, at the very end of the show. But that pretty much. I don't know. You have any last thoughts?
I think that's gonna be my prediction. I think next episode, or at least in the next 2, we'll see them go to Crosshair and be like, hunt down Omega.
Yeah.
Batch.
Well, apparently you're spot on with your Bad Batch predictions. So, I guess to go ahead and bank that. Right? You can bet if they were betting in Las Vegas about this, go ahead and put all your money on it. So, I don't really have any last thoughts about the show. I'm looking forward to see where they go. If they can, it looks like they're pretty much going to have to continue at least some version of this storyline.
I hope so.
So, I'm excited to see where they go, and let us know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.